This Schrade Saturday video is going to be a little bit different. Chris from Prepared Mind 101 kind of tagged me or challenged me as a follow-up to a challenge to him, I think from the tactical channel, basically to show what my three go-to weapons would be in case of a zombie apocalypse. So we'll try to have a little fun with that coming up next on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, you may know that I'm here in the Atlanta area, which is not only the home of the CDC, or at least one of the main branches of the CDC, but it's also where the extremely popular documentary Walking Dead is filmed in the Atlanta area. So I don't do too many of these challenge tag videos, but since this is kind of like ground zero for any possible zombie apocalypse, I thought it would be very fitting. So, long story short, this is a Schrade Saturday video, so we're going to be showing some Schrade stuff, but Chris from Prepared Mind 101 kind of tagged me and challenged me to make this video, so we're going to do that now. We're going to talk about the 3 top weapons that I would have choose for a zombie apocalypse. And I got to say, I've been looking for an excuse to show one of these, but this was exactly the excuse I needed. You'll see what I mean in just a minute, so let's just get started. First of all, the sun just came out from behind the cloud and now it's shining directly on the side of my face, so I'm kind of looking like that bad guy from Batman, right? What is it, Two-Faced or whatever. Anyway, let me see if I can readjust this thing to get the cut down on the glare, and we'll get started. Okay, so very similar to the way Chris did his video, we're going to start with the short range weaponry and move backwards, because obviously, ideally, you're going to want to keep the zombies as far away as possible to begin with, but if they do get through your outer defenses or whatever, you're going to need something to up close and personal to take care of them. So we're going to start with that right now. My first choice for the up close has got to be the Schrade, what is this thing? The Schrade SEH-MBS. It's just called Priscilla, I believe. I did a review on this last year. This is new for 2017. It's kind of like a machete sword, but I really like this model. It's very well balanced. I mean, I think you could probably take a zombie's head off pretty good with that. Very good for stabbing, you know. Really nice sharp point. I'll put a link to that video probably right up here in the corner. By the way, if you're familiar with what that is, if there's a little white circle up there in your corner with an eye in it, basically, if you hover over that, it'll open up a little pop-up. You can click that, and whether it's a link or a video, whatever, you can go watch it. So, and it'll be there throughout the video at the end, so you don't have to stop this video to go watch that one. But you know, just a little YouTube tip for you there. But anyway, this is a Joshua Wagner design from Schrade, and it's the Priscilla, and it is an absolute wonderful thing. Comes with a like a shoulder harness here, so you could actually wear this, and if the zombies are coming and you got to get to it fast, you just pop the snap with your finger right here. Man, that sucker snapped good too. Pop the snap with your finger, pull it out, and then you can wreak havoc on zombie heads, right? I mean, you could slash their heads, you could crush their skulls, you could stab them. Pretty much, if you behead them, you know, like the classic documentary on zombie behavior, Night of the Living Dead, said, basically, you kill the head, you kill the ghoul, right? So that'll certainly do it. So anyway, that's my first selection, which is the Schrade Priscilla, I believe it's called. Just a really nice little sword type machete. Fits in your hand really good. It's not gonna slide out when you get that zombie gunk all over you, so pretty good there. And then it's just, we can put it here and have it where you need it, have it around your shoulder, either way you want to do it. So that's the first one. Going out a little bit longer range now, this is the one that I've really been looking for an excuse to make a video on, and so this gave me that excuse. Okay, so the folks at Schrade were kind enough to send me, by the way, they sent me the Priscilla also last year, but they were kind enough to send me the SEH SP1 Spear, and probably do a detailed review of this now that I got it, but I was looking for an excuse to get this thing, because why not, right? I mean, practical, maybe not, but fun, cool, definitely. I mean, who just doesn't like spears, right? This one is actually pretty cool. It's it comes, and I've got this thing, by the way, with the optional extension. So it's like a 54.5, about 55 inches, I'm sorry, about 45 inches main spear. And then it's got like a 15-inch extension on it, which takes it up to about 5 feet. So, and by the way, this thing is by golly, sharp. Double-edged, real pointy. So not only can you stab a zombie through the old eye socket from way out here, but you could also slash and cut and do a lot of damage. This thing is pretty solid. It's got like a fiber, some sort of glass fiber, nylon fiber, something or other shaft on it with a 3CR13 MOV double-edged blade. It's bolted on really well. It comes, just so you don't cut yourself, it comes with a nice kind of really soft plastic type blade cover. Then the we'll take again a closer look at this thing in a detailed review, but the extension comes off. It's hollow on the inside down here, and we've got like a little fishing kit with some fishing line and fish hooks and stuff and sinkers in it. And then the other end plug, it's got a plug that screws in with a ferro rod, which is pretty cool. It's got some paracord wrapping on in 2 different places on the short spear. So if you don't want the extension, you can just have the short spear. But man, if we're talking zombies, I don't want them to get close, because you don't want to get zombie saliva and stuff all over you. So this gives you an opportunity. You can keep them suckers way out there like that and just slash their throats, stab them in the head. You know, you take that off, obviously. Stab them in the head and do all the stuff you need to do. I mean, I suppose if you really want to keep them away and enough time for you to get to your Priscilla, you know, you could probably throw this thing and stick them too. So, but anyway, that would be my second weapon. And again, another Schrade, because this is a Schrade Saturday video, right? That's the SP1. And they've got a couple different models of this one. This one seemed like the one that I liked. So that's number 2. Number 3 is not a Schrade. It's a little bit different, and I'll explain why it was my third pick. My third pick for the really long distance, to keep them way away beyond spear range. That's my Ruger 1022 takedown. You can see this is the total package here, so it's very easy to carry, which is why I like this one. You can strap it on your back also, and you've got it here. But if you want to, if you need to do some damage to the zombies, it opens up like so, and then inside here you got your stock. We'll put that down here, and over here you got your barrel. I've also got a scope in this tube, but we don't need that right now for this demonstration. So then, really simple, make sure we're safe here. You basically, thing works really good. You just take the barrel, you put it in like so, and you lock it up, and it's good. You're done. You load it up with a magazine, and you can get 25 round magazines for this thing, even 50. Got a really lightweight, long distance zombie stopper here. And what's cool about it is when you get finished stopping your zombies, you can just, let me do it right, turn it, bring it apart, breaks down very easily. Now, you might say, why 22? Why not something larger? I mean, I've got an AR-15. Obviously, you get 30 round mags for that. You can do a lot of damage. But the reality is, you know, zombies, man, you shoot them in the head, you shoot them in the head. A 22 bullet is the same diameter as a 5.56, just not quite as much mass. But this, A, it's a lot cheaper. 22 rounds are a lot cheaper. And B, you can just carry a lot more of them in the same space. I mean, 500 rounds of 22 will fit in about your hand right here, whereas 500 rounds of 223 are going to take up at least a small ammo box. So you carry a lot more rounds for a lot less weight, which gives you the ability to kill a lot more zombies if needed be. So I think this is a really good choice, 1022 takedown. And again, what I like about it is that when you get done doing your zombie slaying, you can just put this thing right back in your pouch here, seal it up, and then you can go on about your business. And really and truly, you can carry this on your person without a whole lot of hassle, because it is pretty lightweight, even with some 500 rounds or so, maybe even 1,000 rounds of 22. It's not that bulky. You got plenty of room in these pockets on the case here that comes with it for lots and lots of ammo and or magazines. Probably gonna need both, right? Chuck Norris once threw a grenade and killed 50 people. Then it exploded. So today you have it. My 3 choices for a zombie apocalypse: the Schrade Priscilla, the Schrade Spear, and the Ruger 1022 takedown. And what I like about these 3 is you can put your Priscilla here, you can go ahead and strap the 10-22 on the other corner like so, and you carry your spear in your hand, and you're pretty much set. You got everything you need to defend yourself and your family against a horde of zombies. And we all know, like, that's important, right? So anyway, I guess this is sort of like a video chain letter, right? I'm supposed to pass this along. So we're gonna do that now. If you wanna do it, cool. John, Wingman 115, tag, you're it. Then Joe Mobley with Feral Woodcraft, I'm tagging you too, man. So that's what you get for helping me learn to do a bow drill fire, right? So anyway, once again, I'd like to say thanks to the folks at Schrade for sending me this so I could play with it. And finally, now that I've got an excuse to do so, I'm gonna be looking for a more detailed review of this coming up soon, because now that I've got it in my hands, I think it could be kind of practical for a couple things. So anyway, and as for sending me to Priscilla, as always. I wish I could say thanks to the folks at Ruger for sending me this, but I bought that one. But I do want to say thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends, and thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident. Be prepared. I'll see you next time. But it's also where the very popular, but it's also where the popular documentary, but it's also where the extremely popular documentary, but based on, but SCHM